Hey folks, all doing? Hero of None here with your Mundus Minute on November 5th, 2021. ESO news, electrum merchant, and gold merchant stuff, all in a few minutes. First up in the news, Deadlands is now live on PC and Mac with update 32. Now you can go travel to Deadlands and enjoy the new zone, as well as a completion to the Gates of Oblivion storyline once you complete both the Blackwood and the Deadlands main quests with an epilogue chapter. A reminder to everyone as well, if you had Blackwood before October 12th, it is included. You do not have to have ESO Plus, though ESO Plus does come with other benefits. But if you had Blackwood before then, you can get it. If you didn't have Blackwood before then and you got it after, if you have ESO Plus, you can get in there just the same without having to buy it outright. I'll leave a link down below for the announcement and the patch notes for you to review. Let's take a look at the Luxury Merchant and the Golden Merchant for this week. So, we have a bunch of blue crystals, blue flames, some geodes, a Khajiit path marker, kind of a weird combination, and a soul gem. And in the Golden Merchant this week, for under 50k, Necklace of the Hip Sap, which on the 5-piece will give you, being hit by disabling effects, immobilizes, or snares, will heal you 2040 health every 1 second for 5 seconds. Might be interesting for PvP, but remember, this healing benefit is going to be cut in half with Battle Spirit. Also under 50k, 7th Legion. When you cast an ability that increases your physical or spell resistance while in combat, gain 341 weapon damage and spell damage, and 341 health recovery for 15 seconds. Effect can occur once every 15 seconds. And it's actually pretty easy to keep this up. But weapon damage and spell damage is kind of low. Health recovery, maybe not that great. I'd probably recommend it, again, more for PvP than I would for PvE. 250k, you can get Ulfnar's Favors Necklace on the 5-piece. Increase your max magic or stamina to your heavy attacks increasing the magic and stamina your heavy attacks restore by 30%. Really not that great. I would probably skip this one. This one does come out of Fanglair as well. Oh, sorry. And finally for 250k, Bone Pirates Necklace. When you have a drink book buff active, your max stamina increases by 2,000 and your stamina recovery increases by 133. Again, not that great. The dungeon's pretty easy to run if you really wanted to get this set. Used to be meta way back when, but it's just not anymore. If you think you have a better build for it, feel free to post it down below. For 100k, Molokina's Guise, which on the 2-piece, when you do 2 consecutive light attacks, you trigger overkill for 6 seconds, increase your weapon damage and spell damage by 541, but also increases your abilities, your cost of your abilities by 8%. Yeah, this is used a bit, actually. If you're doing a heavy attack or light attack build, people will use this, and it is kind of interesting. The getting it out of White Gold Tower, though, fairly easy. So if you have ESO Plus and you can run the dungeon, might be easier to get it out of there. Cheaper too. Then also for 100k, Lycosa's Guys, on the 2-piece, when you bash an enemy, you have taunted, you frighten them with a deafening howl, apply major cowardice to them, lowering their weapon damage and spell damage by 430 for 8 seconds. So that can occur once every 15 seconds. Not that great in my opinion. However, there are some sets out there that kind of are interesting that will give a bash effect, especially out of the new DLC. So if you can actually do something that would AoE taunt and then AoE bash, you could effectively apply major cowardice to large groups. But that would be an interesting build for PvP, not so much for PvE. Anyway, I'm Hero of None. That's the Mundus Minute. See y'all in Tamriel.